We're here with NC Courage head coach Mak Lind for this year's preseason press conference. Mak, you've been here about a month now. We've got another week and a half of preseason left. Just how have you seen the team gel and come together over the last month or so?
It's been a good preseason so far. Not long ago I arrived, we started to focus on our attacking, how we score many goals. And if you look at our scrimmages and trainings, I feel like we're getting somewhere. The style of play has been shown the last 2-3 scrimmages. So I'm happy of how we perform in those games, and training has been a good training environment. We've been training pretty hard. And I think the players are looking forward to starting the season.
Absolutely. I'll open up to questions.
Yeah, back, my name's Pat Walter from WRL, one of the local news affiliates here. Excited to cover you guys. I've heard a lot about your attacking style and wanting to score goals. Obviously, that's the name of the game, but can you elaborate a little bit about that vision and how you see it playing out on the field?
Yeah, it's interesting when you come to a new environment, a new team. Normally, you talk about the attacking part. You start with the ball, with the goalkeeper, and say, we're going to try to score a goal. We did the opposite. We start with the ball inside of the goal, and then reverse it, meaning that we practice on our what we call finishing phase. How do we want to score goals? We want to create those behaviors when we get into different spaces. So when we are in that space, this is how we attack the box, and this is how we want to score goals in the last third. So we have been practicing a lot of that in our training. I think the first 2-3 weeks has been that we only been in the last third of the opponent's half and create those behaviors with timing, chemistry, and then reverse it. Last week has been the first time we talk about our build up closer to goalkeeper. So there's a way of reversing it. If you ask our players how we score goals, hopefully they can answer in different ways we can score goals. They can see the goal happened in an early build up because we have reversed the pattern or the style of play many times.
And I got Todd Gibbs from CBS 17 local affiliate here as well. A lot of times a new coach will come into a situation where it's a tough situation, that the program's not very good. You're coming into one of the premier programs in the NWSL. Just how much pride do you take in that? Or is that kind of intimidating?
No, I mean, I'm new to the league, and for me, it's a new experience to be in this league. I've been in Europe for many years and been competing at the highest level in Europe in Champions League. And it's not hard for me to compare right now because I haven't seen an NWSL game with my own eyes live. I've seen many on video. It would be nice to have that experience. I hope I can bring my mindset and the way I want to play to the league and not adapting too much. We want to be a team that are forward leaning no matter if we have the ball or not. So out of possession, we will be forward leaning. In possession, we want to attack with intent and try to create many goal scoring opportunities and hopefully score many goals. So we are doing things the way I see them, and of course there will be respect of the opponent and adaptation of the league and etc. And that will come over time.
Ryan Stutch by Arsenal Central. What interested you in taking the coach job, having this complete lifestyle change from Europe to good old Carolina?
An easy answer would be I was born in Europe, but that's not true. I was happy where I was. I mean, it's a big challenge to play in Europe in Champions League year after year. I felt that I needed a new challenge, and this was an amazing opportunity because I see this league one of the top leagues in the world, and also opportunity to create something here. I mean, Courage has a history with winning titles, been amazing, and right now we try to get there again. So I see that journey happening together with the people within the club and also me joining, of course. So there are excitement for me joining this adventure, far away from my comfort zone in Europe. I was comfortable playing Champions League every year. I was comfortable with playing in the same league year after year, but I needed personally a new challenge, and I see this challenge as an amazing opportunity for growth, both for me personally, but also for the club. We are aligned of the way forward. I mean, we want to competing about winning titles, and of course we need patience, and that will come with time. So yeah, and my wife wants better weather because in Sweden it's cold. I hear it's better weather here, but so far it's been against because the preseason have been challenging with the weather.
And you haven't been to the North Carolina Courage game, and then you see a new coach here. What should they expect? Why should they come check out the Courage?
A good question. I hope they see a team that are very forward leaning, meaning that we are, when we have the ball, we play football with intent. So we don't just keep the ball for possession's sake. We keep the ball to try to score goals and create many goal scoring opportunities. If you have seen our games in the scrimmage this preseason, you've seen how many goal scoring opportunities we have created, and we have scored crazy many goals in the few matches we have played so far. So hopefully you see a team that are forward leaning and want to play an attacking football and have that mindset that everything we do should be about scoring goals. Even when we defend, we have the mindset of scoring goals. So the high press is not about only winning the ball; it's about winning the ball, and then how can we transition and score a goal? Meaning that when we play our high press, we position our players in a certain spaces where we think that we can win the ball, and then transition and score goals. So I hope that. Well, I'm good. I'm good.
Just does that make it tough on your defense though? Yeah, how often?
No, I would say the opposite. If you look the last couple of seasons, my team has been the team conceded maybe the least goals in the league. So if you have that offensive mindset, that doesn't mean that you necessarily will concede many goals in the other way. Hopefully you can be very forward leaning. And if you have an idea of how you defend your own goal, the higher you can defend with your lines, the sooner you win the ball, the further away you are from your own goal and can concede goals. So I would not say that should be the necessary solution for us. I want to score more goals, and hopefully we will not concede as many goals.
Steve Curry, ABC 11, Coach, welcome North Carolina. You're talking a lot about scoring. Obvious thing is you want to score at least one more goal than your opponent. But on average, what would you like to see up on a scoreboard as far as goals?
My team last year scored more than 3.5 goals per 90 minutes. And this league, I know it's a challenging league, and you have to be humble in that. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how the league and the quality of the games will be. But in my opinion, if you want to win a league, it's not enough to score 2 goals per game. Maybe you need to be even more goals per 90 minutes than that. So I'm not going to give you a certain number. If you wait 6 months, then maybe I can give you a number. But we want to score many goals, and it's an easy thing to say, but it's a mindset. It's a mindset you should have as a coach, as a team, want to score goals. So I cannot give you an exact number. I'm sorry.
What would be you mentioned your wife wanting better weather. What have been your impressions so far of North Carolina? Anything stand out? Culture that you visited?
To be fair, I haven't been had so much time off the, to answer that question in a good way. But I mean, you can see the environment is nice. I like that there is 4 seasons like in Sweden, but the weather here is much warmer. So far I need to do more adventures with the family before I can answer that question good. But I hope better weather. That will be the first thing.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a winter for you.
Yes.
What was the thinking of going to Spain to train and scrimmage, and what do you think you guys got out of that?
That was a new experience for this club to do that kind of trip, and I'm happy that we did it because it was challenging with the travel and expose the team a little bit with the long travels and play games on that. We were there for 9 days, and within those 9 days, we played 2 training games, two scrimmage against pretty good teams in Europe. We scored 5 goals in 2 games and played pretty good. So the whole idea was to make sure the team gathered together and bonding. We played 2 good games, good training environment, good weather, the pitch awesome in Marbella in Spain. So we got what we needed from that camp. And then, of course, the travel was heavy for us, both to Spain and back from Spain here. But the idea was to give the team a very hard trip, very hard journey, because then the away game suddenly maybe feels easy this season.
Looking at the schedule at the away games, do you have any away game you're interested in going to for the first time?
I mean, it's challenging to travel to West Coast and play, especially with the time changes and everything. So they're not a certain game I'm like more excited for, but I'm just excited to see how we can handle the away games. Historically, last 2-3 seasons have been a bit challenge for us taking points in our away game. So hopefully we can increase that average this season, being even more prepared for those away games. We want to be the most prepared team in the league. We talk about within the team. So a part of that will be preparing for those away games. So
We have time for one more question. Kathleen or Kate, anything on Zoom? Going once? Anyone in the room? All right. Thank you, Mac.
thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
So I appreciate it.